Good evening, Your Honor.
Good evening. What's your name?
Adam Weatherby.
Okay. Adam. Mr. Weatherby, you have a felony case. You also have a case at Tucson City Court. The felony charges are aggravated driving under the influence and unlawful flight from law enforcement. We'll order, let's see, one moment here. We'll order that you not possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. Do not drive without a valid driver's license.
Yes, sir.
The state is requesting that I hold you on a $30,000 bond. And we'll hear from defense.
Judge, we're asking that Mr. Weatherby is released to pretrial services, or if you're not inclined, a much lower bond. Pretrial services identified him as a level 1 nonviolent felony, which is the lowest level of supervision. He's fully employed. He has no felony priors. He's a lifelong resident of Arizona. If he were released, he'd go home. So we're asking for that he's released to pretrial services.
Got it.
And Judge, he tells me if he'll lose his job if he doesn't go to work. He's scheduled to work tomorrow.
Okay, we'll hear from the state.
Your Honor, the defendant in 2022 was convicted of extreme DUI 0.15 to 0.19 BAC. His license was suspended from that. On the date in question, for this incident, he led the police on a high-speed chase. The law enforcement officers had to pit maneuver the vehicle to get it to stop from fleeing. When the defendant was out of the vehicle, he was combative and the police had to tase him to stop it. Based on the report, there were abundant indicia of the impairment. And again, his driver's license was suspended for extreme DUI. In this case, Your Honor, the state considers this person a continual risk to the community because not only was he driving, he does not have a license. He didn't have a license because of an extreme DUI conviction. And not only did the police had to pit his car to stop him, but he was combative to the point where they had to tase him. He's a risk to the community, Your Honor. $30,000.
Don't stop.
All right. We'll set bond. We'll set bond in the amount of $20,000. Public defender appointed December 31st at 1:30 is your next court date. As to your misdemeanor case, you were convicted in Tucson City Court. And there is, I believe, a petition to revoke your probation. There should be any. Well, I don't see that in our file. Oh, it says petition. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yes, there is a petition to revoke your probation. And that petition alleges that, number one, you failed to complete DUI intake and treatment and substance abuse evaluation and treatment. You failed to attend your analysis testing applicant, you failed to attend Corrective Solutions monitoring, monthly monitoring, and to make monthly monitoring payments. So we will enter a denial of those allegations. You were represented previously by the city public defender, so we will appoint them to represent you on this petition to revoke. And no alcohol or illegal drugs. And no driving without a license. We're gonna
Yes, sir.
set a video review. December 31st. At 1:45. That may end up being turned into a non-transport review, so it'll be January 17th. At 9 o'clock. And bond is set at 2,500. Your excuse, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.